Yesterday, we witnessed some significant payments going out to SSI beneficiaries, totaling a whopping $914. If you're among those receiving the maximum individual payment, congratulations. We'll discuss the payment schedule for the entire month of August, so make sure you stick around. Before we get into the juicy details, I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. Your likes and subscriptions mean the world to me, and they go a long way in helping this channel grow. So if you haven't already, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss any of our future updates. Now back to the main content. Over the past few months, the U.S. economy has been navigating some challenging waters. The debt ceiling issue has been a major point of concern, with potential risks of defaulting on our debts looming in the distance. Thankfully, after some intense negotiations, both sides of the aisle managed to reach a deal to avert a catastrophe. However, this back and forth has taken its toll, leading to a downgrade in the U.S. long-term foreign currency issue default ratings by Fitch. Fitch downgraded the rating from AAA to AAA+, citing concerns over expected fiscal deterioration over the next 3 years and a growing government debt burden. The repeated political standoffs over the debt limit have eroded confidence in the government's ability to manage its finances effectively. This lack of confidence, along with a rising general government deficit, has caused Fitch to take a less optimistic outlook on our economy's future prospects. According to CNBC, Fitch also highlighted that the country has experienced a steady deterioration in its government's performance over the last 2 decades, especially concerning fiscal and debt matters. Despite the bipartisan agreement in June to suspend the debt limit until January 2025, Fitch remains cautious. The ratings agency predicts a rise in the general government deficit, expected to reach 6.3% of the gross domestic product, GDP, in 2023, up from 3.7% in 2022. While some cuts to non-defense discretionary spending have been agreed upon, Fitch believes they offer only modest improvements to the medium-term fiscal outlook. On top of all that, there are concerns about tightening credit conditions, weakening business investments, and a potential slowdown in consumption, which could lead the economy into a mild recession during the fourth quarter of 2023 and the first quarter of 2024. It's safe to say that we need to keep a close eye on the economy's trajectory in the coming months. Now, let's move on to the more immediate concerns of SSI payments and the payment schedule. As mentioned earlier, SSI recipients received their first payment of the month on August 1st, which was quite a relief for many after the double payments in June. If you fall into the category of those who received both Social Security and SSI, you already got your SSI payment yesterday on the 1st, and your Social Security payment is set to arrive tomorrow on the 3rd. For the rest of August, mark your calendars for the 9th, 16th, and 23rd, as these are the dates for the subsequent Social Security payments. The payment on the 9th is for those with birthdays falling between the 1st and 10th of any given month, while the 16th is for those with birthdays between the 11th and 20th. Finally, on the 23rd, payments will go out to those with birthdays ranging from the 21st to the 31st. Now looking ahead to September, we have a slightly different situation. Just like in June, SSI recipients will receive 2 payments in September. The first payment will be on the 23rd, and the second on the 29th. However, please note that the second payment in September will serve as the October payment, so there won't be any SSI payments in October. It's essential to plan ahead and budget accordingly during that month. But wait, there's more. Let's switch gears to another exciting development. Republican lawmakers have introduced a new bill called the Providing for Life Act, which aims to overhaul the federal government's family care system. One of the highlights of this ambitious proposal is the expansion of the child tax credit. Under this bill, the child tax credit would be extended to fetuses in the womb, allowing parents to claim the credit during pregnancy. The proposed credit amounts are $3,500 for children aged 5 and under, and $4,500 for ages 6 to 17. Now here's where it gets interesting. The payments would most likely be disbursed in monthly installments, just like we saw with the child tax credit in 2020 and 2021. It's a significant move, and the bill also includes provisions for parental leave and incentives for states to set guidelines on fathers' contributions to pregnancy costs. The bill's co-sponsorship remains low at the moment, but it will be intriguing to see if it garners more support and has a chance of becoming law.